you saw their ad. It helps them and us. If you enjoyed today's performance, please spread the word by telling your family and friends. The center of our program lists all the shows throughout our season, but you can also find up-to-date information and buy tickets at hatboxnh.com. Consider becoming a member of Hatbox Theatre. Members get discounts on tickets and access to special member events. If you're interested in volunteering, see the call board at hatboxnh.com or stop by the box office for more information. Our next main stage production is The Government Inspector, which opens October 7th and runs through the 23rd. This is produced by Phylloxera Productions. There will be one intermission during tonight's performance and one lengthy scene change. Please enjoy the Granite Playwrights production of The Great Atlantic and Pacific Shakespeare Company.
Ill-met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Ferry skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of St. Francis sat all day, playing on organ pipes and chanting love to amorous Jesus. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of Gethsemane Monastery, when, forsooth, the bouncing Savior!
Excuse me. Rose, Myron.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Jesus, knowing that I know thou art enamored of a trophy-hunting wannabe from fucking Chicago? Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering moonlight for thine own pleasure? Didst thou not debase thy good name for a cruise on a yacht?
Guys, the script. Can you hear me? Is this thing working?
These are the forgeries of jealousy.
Thank you.
The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and the same progeny of evils comes from our debates.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon?
How can you say that, Byron? How can you say that?
You said you'd wait.
I waited.
You waited. You call running off to the Caribbean with a lawyer you picked up at Shelley's bar waiting?
How long, Byron? How many Saturdays was I supposed to sit on my ass with tea and Proust? You got your miserable little soul back on track.
I am on the verge of
a profound spiritual breakthrough. I know. You're always on the verge of some fucking spiritual breakthrough, and it never comes. And do you know why? You're not all that spiritual. A guy who flirts with women he's not married to is just not all that spiritual.
Rose!
Guys. A little help here, Mark, Cleo?
We've been trying, Kate. We've been trying for months.
Years. You're lost, Byron. You know that? You are utterly lost.
It's like trying to put a yoke on a bull and a cow.
I know that. That's why
And Rose is the bull.
A guy who used to be so grounded. This whole company was his idea. Did you know that? Shakespeare for the people. Not movies, not toadying fidelity to the script. No, none of that. Raw, dangerous Shakespeare. That's what he wanted. Don't worship this stuff. Use it.
Yeah, like I thought you changed something in the script there.
Okay, I think I've got this working. Guys, I really think we should stick with the script. Cleo?
This one's on you, Kate. It's what we hired you for.
Byron, Rose, come on. And it worked, too. We were hauling them in, every seat filled.
Until what?
Never mind.
Until he lost interest.
Rose!
Until his wife died. And he traded in Shakespeare for God. That's when the people stopped coming. A couple lackluster performances, bad reviews.
Things were going bad way before those reviews.
Bad press, cast members throwing up their hands. Shows Canceled.
You can't blame that all on me.
How about if I blame it all on you?
Why do you think Dick ran off with the till?
Wait, who's Dick?
Our former director, who ran away with the greater portion of our liquid assets when he discovered there'd be no way to cover his honorarium.
Leaving us in a bit of a bad spot for this year's season.
Oh.
Which is how you got here, Nate. But that doesn't make it all my fault.
Okay, I think I got it working. What is it with this thing? The light goes on when it's off, it goes off when it's, damn it. Ah, okay, maybe now. Let's pick it up from, damn it, maybe this button.
Yeah, well, like, I'm really happy to be here. And like this new plan of yours, it's gonna work, right? The people, like, they're gonna be back, there's gonna be money.
All right, so if you've worked it out, why don't we pick it up from, damn, how does this work?
Like 5 plays in 5 nights, right? Like Shakespeare marathon. That's what they said in the papers, right, Paula? Right?
We're on the verge of greatness, Nate. The Great Atlantic and Pacific Shakespeare Company. A national tour on the road for months on end. We can all quit our day jobs. Mark and Cleo can get divorces.
Come on, Byron, what's it gonna take?
It's gonna take a miracle.
No, look, they have this woman coming in, Sister Renee. I think she is going to settle it for me.
It's time to choose, Byron. It's me or it's God.
You might have given him a little warning. I am just saying.
2 years. Do you hear me? 2 years since his wife died. I wasted 2 years of my mortal life waiting for him to stop pretending he killed his wife. I'm not going to spend one more minute waiting for the miracle that isn't going to happen. Before I met him,
Well, yeah, but never mind. No, I just think that, never mind tonight. I was really hoping we could do some Shakespeare.
And what kind of life was that, by the way? Before you met me, throwing yourself from one pleasure to the other, giving your body to the guy with the biggest yacht. You're better than that, Rose. It's no good for you. He is no good for you.
face it, Byron. She's dead. She's gone. And you know something else? God doesn't give a shit.
Rose!
It's not a secret.
Hello, working. Okay, so Mary's dead and God's dead and no one gives a shit. How about a little Midsummer Night's Dream?
Wait. His wife died?
Oh my God.
Pay attention, Nate.
Listen, if you just come with me.
Yes. Yes. A gracious invitation to a fast-paced, fun-filled weekend of silent meditation. Separate beds, separate rooms. Ooh, nothing ever comes of it, Byron. Come Monday, you're the same slinking soul you were on Friday. How about we do it my way instead?
And what comes of your way, Rose?
Excuse me?
I'm just curious. What comes of chasing after fun like a hobo chasing trains?
Experience. Life. I get to be a part of it. You get to be in it. A participant, not a spectator. You see things you couldn't imagine. You see things no one ever had the guts or the insight to put into words. Life doesn't just disappear in front of you. You don't spend your little cache of years marching in your sleep down the garbage chute.
That would be a mixed metaphor.
You have to pay for that, Rose. At some point, you have to pay.
We're losing daylight here.
We're in a theater.
Okay, Byron, maybe you just let her go. Why is that so difficult?
Cleo.
What? We've all done it. You try, you lose, you go home. Look, I don't give a shit what they do. I just want to get back to it, you know?
And it's not like he even loved her. It's true, you spent the last year of your marriage making love to me.
That's why she died. She knew all about it, but she wouldn't say.
That's not what happened.
It's just. It doesn't add up for me anymore.
You pay as you go.
I can't do that.
Apparently not. I never thought of you as a coward.
Personally, I think it's wrong to describe the life of an ascetic as cowardly. Think about it. You have the self-effacing contemplation of the divine on one side, the aimless pursuit of pleasure on the other. The war against the flesh is at least brave.
Nothing new, nothing scary, nothing left to chance.
seen a Unitarian monastery? Besides, I mean, sure, they're Catholic, but not really.
Like, does that even make sense?
Well, why not? You don't need approval from the Vatican. They came together on their own, they created their own order. What's to stop them?
Aimless?
Wait, she offered it to you and you didn't take it?
Yeah.
No, that takes more than courage, man. I mean, look at her.
Are you guys going to be doing this the entire evening?
Listen, Rose, you're a wonderful woman, and we all admire you. And Byron would be a better man if he just took your advice. But for tonight, can we please just get on with the damn rehearsal?
I don't admire her.
Don't you see, Rose? I failed. She loved me. I made promises and she needed me. She was a very needy woman. What the hell was I doing chasing after you?
You loved me.
What has that got to do with it? She needed me. I made promises.
Like, you actually give a shit about that? No, those are just like words, man.
She found out about us. We told ourselves we were keeping it innocent, but she didn't think so. Then she grew sad
And she repelled, a short tale to make, fell into a sadness, and thence into a fast, thence to a watch, thence to a weakness, thence to a lightness, and by this declension into a madness, wherein she died.
It sounds good, Rose. Exploring life, striking out from the parade, experiencing the forbidden things, eating the goddamn apple. But that's just about pleasing yourself, isn't it? Only life isn't just about that. I loved you, and she died. When you can make someone so sad that they die...
You didn't kill her, Byron. She got sick. It happens a lot. She's dead, and it's not your fault. You can't fix it.
But God...
God gives you one shot at joy, one shot, one life, and then it's over.
Wow. You must go to a really small church.
This is it, Byron, here, now. You want to know who God is? You want to know what God wants? It's right here. It's alive, and it's everywhere, and it's beautiful.
What a piece of work is a man. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties, in form and moving, how express and admirable, in action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god.
Enough with the fucking Hamlets.
And what have these experiences gotten you? Your lovers, a yacht, a cruise, a trip to Europe, a diamond necklace.
A joint ring, a measure of lawn.
What have they actually gotten you? All your life, you've been stuffing flowers in a basket that has a hole in the bottom.
You just don't get it.
Okay, so like, you're going on some religious getaway, and she's going on a cruise? What's the big deal?
Yeah, we tried that one already.
Well,
To trade your body for a weekend cruise.
In Martinique.
oh, yeah!
He is just a slimy little lawyer with a big yacht. That is all he is. You don't care about him. He doesn't care about you. Oh, but he offers her a little wine, a little sunshine, a little sex on the deck in the afternoon, and off you go. What does that make you?
Party!
Thank you, Nate. Happy. It makes me happy.
Yeah, well, he's a known Republican.
First of all, Christopher Silliman happens to be a well-respected, public-minded man. He sits on a number of charity boards. Second of all, fuck you.
Guys, as much fun as this is, We are doing 5 plays in 5 nights in 1 month. Do you understand? 5 Shakespeare plays in 5 nights. I'm thinking maybe we should spend a few minutes of our evening in actual rehearsal.
The voice of reason at long last. Can we double that woman's salary?
I'm done. You had your chance.
Just one more week.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Where do we pick it up, Kate?
Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, so let's pick it up from Titania's response to Oberon, set your heart at rest. And this time, everyone, try to stay on track, huh? Audiences are down, revenue's down, we are scraping bottom.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me.
Thank you.
How oft forthwith to this cruise, lest you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. Unless perhaps thou patiently will dance. The moonlight revels, come if you will. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give up that cruise. Perhaps next week I'll go.
After thou hast called me a whore, give up my lawyer, and then thou shalt a further excuse unfold, and poof, thou art gone. And I, another weekend all alone, to sit and stew. Not for thy fucking heavenly kingdom! I will be in my dressing room!
Nice joke.
What?
Outrageous.
What? You know what?
Whoa, what the heck's up with that, man?
We can't keep letting them bring us down, Kate.
Why?
Why what?
Why can't we just let them?
You want to lose Shakespeare?
Where else are we going to get the chance to perform this stuff 10 times a year?
You do realize we're the only Shakespeare company on Earth named after a supermarket chain.
Really?
I know you're new here, Kate, but this is your job.
Am I a director or a babysitter?
What director isn't a babysitter?
You take care of them, we'll take care of the Shakespeare.
Like, they do this all the time?
We should just get rid of them.
Oh, it's a little late to start recasting.
Well, it's not like she's the only actress we have. I could play every one of her roles.
Yeah, like, I'm up for Henry V.
And Paula, you are not using her right. She is wasted as a fairy.
But doesn't she look so hot in the getup?
That may be true, but nobody else here's ever set foot on a New York stage. Rose is a draw.
You know, if you want to draw, I think you gotta really, like, go for it. You know, I'm thinking nude. You know, like hair, like naked fairies.
This is the Midwest.
We have to get rid of them.
Threaten them.
I can't.
Kate, I don't care how long they've been here. We're running out of time. It's them or the company.
It's their company. They founded it. They're on the board. I mean, hell, they are the board. You know, they write the rules, they hire, they fire me. Don't you realize when that other guy, your former director.
Dick?
Yes, Dick. When Dick ran away with the money, they took over absolutely everything. So when they hired me...
Wait, they hired you? Themselves? But we...
Oh, no, they made it very clear. They're my boss. I don't even cast them. They cast themselves.
No, but what about, like, the auditions?
Oh, honey, it isn't called show business for nothing.
So you're just like a figurehead?
I direct, I produce, I take care of the money, because they're not good with money. So I don't know where you get this idea that
If
I'm
they
trying to...
ruin this season,
Oh, God. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Give me a few minutes.
Wow, I never knew. I mean, it's like being in a family.
We have to get rid of them. Maybe just one of them? That should be enough.
Well, let's see. There's stabbing, poisoning, challenging them to a duel.
why would we do that?
No, I have it. Get him drunk. Tell him his wife was forbidden to cross over to the afterlife, so he has to sleep with her one more time. Take him to a secluded garden. Tell him, he has to sleep with Mary's spirit and disguise Rose as the wife.
We don't have time to solve their problems.
Wait, is that what you learned from Shakespeare?
Richard the Third.
Measure for measure.
What?
So, like, what would Shakespeare do? He would, like, set up a scene to, like, show everyone how, like, what they were doing was, like, hurting everyone. And how, like, we couldn't go on with our company.
Like, Nate. That's what, like, the Brady Bunch would, like, do. With, like, Shakespeare, it's gonna be more like, you know, murder or entrapment.
How about we just tell them to leave their lives outside like they're supposed to then? I mean, isn't that, like, normal acting stuff?
Yeah, that'll work.
You know, they're just random organizations of people, right?
What are you?
Families. They're not people that have chosen each other. They're all just sort of stuck together. Each one of them vying to jockey the whole structure to his or her own benefit. Maybe that's why they're such miserable things.
They don't have to be.
Cleo, you're married. So are you, Mark. You both know. You know, it starts out with such promise. And then someone gets tired. They leave. Or they die. Isn't that how it always is? When I first met Rose, it was a different guy every couple of weeks. She wouldn't stand still for anyone.
She waited a long time for you.
Because I wouldn't run to her. The moment I run to her, she's wrong, by the way. I never stopped loving Mary. I never said I stopped loving her.
Another happily married man chasing after women. Now, why would you do that?
Boredom?
Like, hormones?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? I'm the one that did it, and I don't know. I spent this entire time trying to figure it out. You know, when I was with Rose, I liked who I was. I never did before. Mary never did that for me. Her passion, it rubs off on you. My brain, it worked differently when I was with her. I see different. I feel different. I say different things. I do things I wouldn't normally do.
There you have it.
Happiness was just not enough, though, was it? You wanted more.
I still say hormones.
I would have done anything for her. Just to show her I could. Just to prove myself. It scared the shit out of me.
So your wife found out, huh?
Yeah, she found out. And she got sick. Physical sickness, as it turns out, can be a form of suicide.
Or revenge.
You see? That's why I could never get married.
I didn't deserve it.
What about Mary?
You do what you can to love someone as much as you can, and as a result of that, somebody dies.
Okay, so you think her dying was her way of keeping you home? Of manipulating you from beyond the grave like Hamlet's ghost?
Listen, before I throw myself at a woman who's hurtling herself over cliffs, I just want to have some idea of what the hell I'm doing. I mean, what the hell am I doing? I'm 34 years old, and I don't know how a person is supposed to live. I don't know how to choose between a woman or a god or a brand of fucking toilet paper. And yet, I have one woman dying of grief over, of all things, my stupid ass. And another who's trying to lure me to join her at the precipice.
When do we get back to Shakespeare, Byron?
I
Oh, hey, Byron. Look, I just had a long talk with... Can I talk to you privately?
Where the hell is he? What are you guys sitting around for? We're waiting for you.
What, you can't do a scene without Oberon and Titania?
It's a dress rehearsal?
Well, it used to be a dress rehearsal. Where the hell is he? Kate! Byron! You said he would be waiting for me. You said it was his idea.
Sure. Look, here he is. All right, well, you guys have a great weekend. Have a lovely dinner. We'll see you next week.
Whose idea was this? I want to know whose idea this was because I feel like I'm being played here. Kate! Kate!
going out to dinner. They're going to work it out. That's all you need to know. Hey, what do you say we take the rest of the night off, huh? You all have your schedules and it'll work. They're different when they're alone together. They told me.
So that's it?
What
I
do
guess that's it. Huh?
What do you think?
Well, I was thinking maybe you and I.
How about you? You and yourself.
for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heavens of invention. A kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Then should the warlike Harry, like himself, assume the port of Mars, and at his heels, leashing in like hounds, should famine, sword, and fire crouch for employment. But pardon,
Pardon me.
Pardon. And pardon. And gentles all, the flat, unrated spirits that have dared on this unworthy scaffold to bring forward so great an object,
Nate.
shall pardon. And gentles all, suppose within the girdle of these walls are confined two mighty monarchies.
What? Am I invisible?
Well, I'm kind of doing something here.
What? What are you doing?
Henry V?
Wrong play.
Yeah, but like in case it comes up. I mean, Byron's not going to want to be the chorus. I guess he does even like Lear. Can you imagine?
Are you not happy with Byron and Rose hogging all the best parts?
Look, he can be Hamlet if he wants to be Hamlet, okay? The same actor should not be playing Hamlet and Lear. How did things go with them, by the way?
Oh, you don't know what happened?
Well, let's see. They were going to meet up and have a nice dinner, talk everything over like adults. That's what happened, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah?
Up until the part where they had dinner. Apparently Rose agreed to finally back away from the lawyer if Byron agreed to stay home this weekend.
Okay.
And the minute he agreed, she took off.
No.
Took off like a sneeze.
Well, does Byron know?
What do you think?
She made sure of it.
Oh, yeah, really? How did he take it?
You know, the funny thing is, it really didn't seem to bother him.
Really? Well, good. Then maybe the feud is like over.
All right, we're pulling it together, people. We got a lot of work to do. Let's go. Now, remember what's riding on these shows. We need these shows. Shakespeare in the heartland.
Hey, like I just joined, okay?
That's all right. So, where is everyone? Where's Rose? Where's Byron? Where's Cleo?
Here, Kate. You took off in a hurry.
I was finished. Why don't we have sets for dress, Kate? Where the hell are they?
Oh, just a little funding delay. Don't worry, everything will be here. It's just,
So what you're saying is, no sets.
Well, remember the Elizabethan stage was very sparse, right? I mean, one tree for a whole forest.
A few rusty foils to represent an army.
I think we need sets, Kate.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter anyway if Byron and Rose can't get it together.
I wouldn't say that.
Why won't you say that? Look, Kate, we all love them.
They're sinking the ship, Kate. Iceberg off the port bow. We're going down.
I don't love them.
And I don't throw people off a sinking ship.
So you're just gonna let it sink?
Look, people, there are more factors here than just Rose and Byron.
None of which matter if they can't get it straightened out. I mean, where the hell are they? We have bylaws. Habitual lateness is grounds for action.
That was Byron's idea. Just like doing all rehearsals in full costume, also his.
They can't even follow their own rules?
Yeah, like I'm up for Henry V. And Benedict.
Paula could do Beatrice.
Ooh.
Brutus Iscariot, at your service.
Evening, everyone. Oh, it was lovely. You can't imagine. The blue sky, the warm dawn. It was heavenly. It reminded me of the time when Byron and I. And she walked in on a group of actors vying for the role of corpse. Did you all go on retreat with Byron at St. Lobotomy's home for the criminally stupid?
All right, let's get started. Rose?
We can't start without Byron.
Byron's here. Byron's here. It's all right. Byron is here.
He floats in upon a cloud of contemplation.
You're late.
Am I? Rose, am I late?
Are you?
Sister Renee, she's a genius. She is a spiritual genius. Next weekend, you all should come. Even you, Rose.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea, Rose. You should go. It'll be a new experience. And
By all means, Byron, Rose, have an experience. Visit the genius. Hey, you don't suppose they sell season tickets?
that is not an experience. That is the complete opposite of an experience.
Now, Rose, you don't.
Staring at a blank TV screen. There's an experience for you. Listening to the space between the songs. There's an experience for you. Coating yourself with carbon and coarse linen. Not an experience.
That would be the sackcloth and ashes, and I'm pretty sure they don't do that anymore.
Death would be a circus compared to that.
Not with Sister Renee. Do you know what she said? She said, oh, it was so freeing. She said,
I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm done. He wouldn't budge an inch for me.
Sister Renee is not like the others.
It's still religion. It's still about no and don't and closing yourself off. It's still about running away and living your life in one small corner of a huge house. I'm not going to do it, Byron, okay? You and me, we were about yes and open. And it's about the whole house, the whole fucking house!
We're wasting time, people. Come on, let's get it set up. We've got all the Beatrice and Benedict material to cover.
I am not dressed.
Yeah, just a minute, Kate.
Well, come on, guys. We gotta get this started. I can't stay late tonight.
Me neither.
So get dressed.
Everyone was supposed to be on stage by 7.
Booth, while we're waiting for them to change, I think we're gonna make sure we get a spot over here. And okay, that's hitting Rose really well. Make sure that it picks up Byron's face when he's all the way on top of that thing. And I think the rest will, yeah. Okay, we'll run with that for now. I wish I had more notes for the booth.
Are we sure these lights are off?
I know, they seem in here, but I think it'll be all right.
No,
Step up on
stay
time.
I had a marvelous time.
Good for you.
The water was so blue, the sun rising in the morning over the waves. It was so
Yellow? Where do you want to start, Kate?
peaceful.
Hang on.
And the birds, oh, we woke up, well, not that we've done much sleeping. You don't have to sleep that much in that climate. It infuses you with a kind
Oxygen? We good, Kate?
of energy.
Hang on.
And the
wait a minute.
waves, they were just so blue and
We have a lot of work to do, Kate and Rose, and these people have been very patient with us, and yet you...
You're not a bit jealous, are you?
You're a free woman, Rose.
Yes, that's exactly what I am.
Mm.
You know, this weekend with Chris, it was just like the old days. You know, I'd almost forgotten
Though
how
you
and
have
I...
to admit it's a very dangerous way to live.
Hey, you gotta think, man, like AIDS, chlamydia, all that stuff, they got that under control, don't you think?
Hey, Mark, have you been tested?
Disease, maniacs, parachutes that won't open, food poisoning, terrorists, the DEA! But hey, it's your life, Rose.
He took me right out on the deck. First thing, right out on the calm sea. It was beautiful.
He took you?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I'm so happy for
You
you.
feel so free out there. I don't think I put my clothes on all weekend.
Good for you.
What the hell happened to you?
You guys all see what's going on here, right?
What's going on?
She's offered some randy weekend with a rich dude to get his goat, and he's countered with spiritual bliss to piss her off.
And I thought Cleo was the cynic.
I'm just holding my tongue. Something is amiss here.
So, like, God beats sex?
That remains to be seen, Nate.
It's true, Rose. I wish you'd understand. This past weekend, I had a real experience. A real...
Breakthrough?
Ah! It's the wrong script. Stay where you are.
A breakthrough. Yes, I'm almost there. I know I've said it before, but I can feel it this time. I'm close. Sister Renee explained it all. She said, oh, you'll appreciate this. She said, it's not about what you do. You see, it's not about judgment at all. It hardly matters at all what you do. It's how you do it. It's all about heart. To the pure, all things are pure, and if your heart is at peace,
They've
then...
got you, Byron. They've sucked your soul right out of you.
Rose, I wish you'd understand if you just... Rose, perhaps for you, this is the path. I mean, if you can find peace in the arms of a warmongering, jingoistic...
You son of a bitch!
But you're not at peace, are you, Rose?
I had a satisfying weekend.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Yep. She dumped him. She dumped her lawyer.
What she did?
Really?
So let's pick it up from with Beatrice. Against my will, I bid you, etc.
I am not going to be a goddamn nun for you, Byron.
I'm trying, Rose. Sister Renee is here all month.
Have you given up on life, or just me?
How do you give up when you're standing in the doorway? I'm there, don't you understand? I'm there. I can't just walk away now. But you can join me. There's no reason you can't.
I think there is.
What's the line, Kate?
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
I'm pretty sure that one's yours, Rose.
Everyone else clear the stage?
No, just 1 minute.
Against my will, I am sent bid you come into dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
Ah, you take pleasure in the message then.
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's points. You have no stomach, senor. Fare you well.
Something feels wrong here, guys.
Rose? Rose? Rose!
Guys!
Are they at it again already?
So, how'd they do?
Didn't I call you back?
Aren't we the guys?
Just is the but until the hell's wrong with
Okay,
the system?
what did you do to Rose?
Rose!
Rose, are you coming back? Rose?
Yeah? Rose? What are you? Where the hell are you? Rose?
Wait,
No, you can't go home, Rose.
we don't have time. We don't have time for this.
What do you expect me to do about it?
You can't just let her do this again.
Let her. Have you met her? No, Rose, no, they're not yelling at you. They're yelling at me.
Will you guys stop banging on the door? I can't
Can't
hear.
just go home. We have a whole play to...
Rose!
Great.
Anybody got Rose's cell phone number?
Like, so are we on break now? Like, I guess we're on break, huh?
It looks like we're done, Nate.
Damn.
Man, you guys give up like way easy.
They haven't left yet. Give me a minute.
Yeah?
So, Paula, you know what I've been reading lately?
Like Dark Knight comics?
No shit. Do you like those too? Yeah, I love Batman. And he's got all this baggage from like, you know, seeing his parents getting murdered, but he's also like really good. But he's also got like this dark side. He's evil, but he's like
Beats the
good.
hell out of Shakespeare.
Yeah, you see it. You know, I was thinking you and me, you know, we might really like start something. What do you say?
No, I say no.
But we have so much in common. We,
Listen,
like,
on the surface, I'm sure you're real deep.
yeah, like I try to be.
And I'll admit, I'm impressed when someone as clueless as you are can convincingly portray a complex character. But in real life, sadly, you can almost always tell the difference.
But you're so hot.
Oh my God! Nate! Let her go! She's not for you!
You see, I don't get that. Yeah, no shit, huh?
I'll be in my dressing room.
gonna happen to us?
We're going to die.
Before that.
I wish I knew.
You don't suppose that...
No, I don't.
I'm not a coward, Rose. I know you think I am, but...
And I'm not an aimless hedonist. And there's no hole in my basket.
Excuse me?
You're the only one who's ever fallen through. You know something else? I did not wreck your marriage, and I did not kill your wife.
Okay.
I didn't.
I said okay. Maybe I should stay this weekend. Sister Renee
I won't be
can go-
here.
But you dumped him.
And you think that had something to do with you?
I just don't understand. There's a solution here. I know there is. I'm almost there.
You've been almost there forever. You are never going to be closer than almost there.
Okay, everyone, where'd they all go? All right, come on stage, everyone. Come on, Cleo, Mark, Rose, Byron. Let's get on stage. This is urgent.
Listen, Rose.
What is it?
Will you shut up? Will you, just for one goddamn minute, pluck that eyeball out of your navel and pay attention?
What did you just...
You know what? Right now, I don't give a monkey's ass! Fire me. Go ahead. Okay, then. We have an actual problem, people. We're broke.
That's not exactly news, Kate.
No, I mean it. And I was waiting for a phone call. I just got it. We are not scraping bottom. We are not low on funds. We are flat fucking broke. We are close the door, sell the flats, dime on the dollar broke. We have no assets. We have no credit. My honorarium. The equity money? That was all dependent on this season. You guys knew that. What you didn't know is there's nothing to get it started with.
No, wait a minute.
The
I know...
rent's due.
We were paid up for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and guess when the year ended? That was the call. I was hoping they'd give us a few weeks, but apparently they don't see any point. So the wolf is at the door, people. As of right now, there is no Great Atlantic and Pacific Shakespeare Company.
Son of a bitch.
But hold on, stay with me. That is the bad news. And the good news is I may have found another sponsor.
Who is it?
Wait, what do you mean May?
Well, it's just he's got this board to consider. It's not just him.
Who?
And it depends on if he thinks we're worth it. He's going to come to the rehearsal tonight.
Wait, tonight?
So, Rose, are you doing okay tonight? Can you do this?
I'll be fine. He's coming tonight?
Yeah, because the thing is, you know this guy, Rose. I have to tell you, it's Christopher Solomon.
Wait, her lawyer guy?
Wait. The guy she dumped?
Well, you said he was on all these charitable boards, so I just took the liberty.
He's coming here tonight.
I had no idea you were going to dump him.
And what does he want with us?
His money, Byron. He wants to give us money. I can't believe it.
But you dumped him.
Yeah, but if he's willing to come here and offer us money, I mean, it's not like it wasn't amicable.
That's the way to look at it. That's the spirit, yeah. So I just got off the phone.
Rose, can we talk in private?
If it's any help, I got the impression that those boards will listen to what he says.
Well, men boast.
If my experience is any indication, his performance is equal to his boast.
Well, we have a season to salvage here, folks.
So what? Let's say he saves it, a season. Then next year, what?
Then next year we find another way out.
Why? Huh? Why? Why do we insist on bringing Shakespeare to people who don't want him? When are we gonna face the facts that we are dying? We are a dying company. And we cannot keep bringing these people's money in so we can wallow in our Shakespeare.
What else is money for?
And you know what else? Even if we got an audience, who in the hell do we think we are? We're not great. No performance has gotten as far east as Indiana or as far west as Iowa. Oh, but the great Atlantic and Pacific Shakespeare Company.
We were going to be a touring company. We said as soon as we got big enough.
Oh, big enough. My bad. I'm so sorry. Big enough? We've gone from small to tiny to a pimple on a monkey's ass. And now we are on the verge of popping out of existence.
We used to fill this theater.
Discounts for schools for field trips.
I am sorry your life sucks, Byron. And I'm sorry you lost your lover. And I'm really, really sorry that you can't find God. But for Christ's sake, don't fuck it up for the rest of us!
Listen, Byron.
Okay, he's here.
Oh, Mr. Stillman! Oh, I am so glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. I know how busy you are. We so appreciate this. Have a seat, sit down. I'm sure you want to see part of the performance.
I happened to be on the road when you called.
We are so grateful. Let's pick it up just after the wedding when Beatrice and Benedict declare their love.
No, we're doing 12th night. Cesario's meeting with Olivia.
But I'm not in that scene.
Then get off the stage. And whenever you're ready.
No. Don't do anything special for me. I know, Rose. I know what you can do. I just wanted to meet the rest of you.
You don't want to see Shakespeare?
I just have to make sure that you're going forward with this. Rose gave me the impression, I can't go to my board without insurances.
I see you have a real interest in the bard.
Bard? Oh, acting. Yeah, I always thought I had a bit of that thespian in me. Name and lights. That's why I love to support the arts. I did a little acting once.
Let me guess. Julius Caesar? Brutus?
'Twas a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf.
What? No. It was nothing. Godspell, actually. Just a little. Just enough to give you the bug.
Well, this is a real godsend. I want you to know that. I mean, your backing and the great A&P, you are exactly what we've been looking for.
Look, Rose, may I talk with you?
Of course.
Well, actually, we need to get back to our rehearsal.
No. Go right
No, I
ahead.
need to talk to Rose.
Do you remember that chalet on Lake Geneva?
I'd love to.
Rose, can we...
Timing is everything, Byron.
The board is going to love this play. I'm going to go right back.
I'm sure they're not meeting tonight. Why don't you take a seat and watch?
I'd love to, but...
Good, then just have this seat. It's much ado about nothing.
It's 12th night.
It's much ado about nothing. Beatrice is about to declare her love for Benedict.
Just as Beatrice orders Byron to murder Claudio.
Byron?
Oh, excuse me. I meant Benedict.
Or we could do the scene with Verges and Lanata.
No.
Hello!
We are doing 12th night. Cesario enters, and when Paula, Mark, Cleo, Rose, we are at Olivia's house in Illyria.
No, right.
The show must go on, Byron.
That's right. Sell it all.
Well, he's gone.
Who's gone?
Your lawyer. His phone rang and just...
Well, maybe he's just outside.
Oh, no. He's gone.
He's gone.
You saw him leave. Why didn't you stop him?
Because we don't need him.
We need him.
Mr. Stillman!
Look, I'm sure he's just going to talk to his board.
I mean, Rose did agree to...
Did she? Are you going to see him?
Why shouldn't I?
Yeah, you know what? Why shouldn't she?
This is the company we're talking about.
If you really feel the need, there are other ways.
Nope, not anymore. There are no other ways. He drove off. I assume the Porsche's his.
Look, Rose, I'm done. I'm giving up. No more weekends with Sister Renee. I'm ready now.
You finally met God?
No, I'd given up.
Great timing.
I'm sorry. I'm done. I need you.
And I need this. Kate, give me your phone. Oh. Hi, Chris? Yes, Rose. I'm sorry you had to rush off. No, that's ridiculous. That's between you and the board. Of course I hope they're amenable. No, I just, listen, about this weekend, What? No. Yes. That was Byron. I mean, listen, about this weekend, I know we didn't Oh, that would be great. Okay. Sure. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Shall we get back to rehearsal?
Yes. Byron, you can't leave. No, I'm sorry. We have to do these shows and we are not ready. Do you understand? The whole company, everything's riding on this. If you're incapable of rehearsing, you'll have to be replaced.
Oh, shit. Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee. Once more to the breach, dear friends, once more, or close up our walls with our English dead. In peace, there is nothing that so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of wars blows in our ears, then imitate the something of a tiger.
Action.
This isn't a movie.
I know it's not a movie.
Well, you don't say action in a play.
I wasn't saying action.
You just said action.
Imitate the action of a tiger, you dope.
Boy, if they knew that you were really like this, your reputation would be shot.
Like what?
Like what?
If you ever kiss me when there's even one other person in this room,
Oh, you'll what?
I'll imitate the action of a tiger. Which, by the way, is the line. Imitate the action of a tiger. Should get back to it. You don't have much time left.
Are you kidding? I'm like in. Mark's going for Benedict. Byron's out.
Byron's never out.
No, I just need to show Kate that I can do this.
You can't even get through your speech.
Why don't you want me to kiss you when anyone else is around?
Because, A, you got this I'm stupid act down so well, everyone actually believes it, even though I'm pretty sure you're not.
Thus, do I imitate the sun, who doth permit the base contagious clouds to smother up his beauty from the world, so that when he may please to be himself again, he may be more wondered upon. What tipped you off?
Who says like a million times a sentence?
Well, you see, once you start, it pretty much like filters into your brain.
And B, I have very little reason to believe you're actually for real.
Where the hell is he?
Hey, where were you?
I spent 3 hours in the Shakespeare for Dummies aisle, which I left 45 fucking minutes ago so I could walk here in the rain on time. Where the hell else do you think I've been?
I was looking for you.
You dick!
I was a little bit late.
You were with your wife again, weren't you?
I couldn't get away. What difference does it make now?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's over anyway. I mean, I can't tell my wife I'm going to the theater 3 or 4 times a week if there's no theater to go to. And your husband, he's not an idiot. It's over. We've lost.
Don't be a quitter, Mark. Oh, God, you were never a quitter.
I don't know what you want me to do. You do recognize it's over, right?
No! No, I don't! It's too important. Look, I get that this is just some rinky-dink theater in the middle of the heartlands. It's a hobby, really. Rose, she wanted to make it big. They all thought that we were going to make it in Hollywood or on Broadway. This isn't the big time. I get that. We have to spend money to perform here. I don't care. I need this. So no, I don't accept that it's over.
You need this? What difference does that make? I mean, I used to think I did too, but I don't think the universe recognizes one person's need to strut and fret across the stage. It should have been you.
What?
If the thing had been done fairly, if they'd had actual auditions, you'd have been Titania and Beatrice and Rosalind and Cleopatra. But they didn't, and we didn't stop them. I couldn't meet you tonight because it's just too sad. You know what the real definition of a tragedy is? It should not have to have been.
Well, this isn't over. And that's a shitty excuse to stand me up.
Sweet couple.
Yeah.
The realizer does not stand outside reality, but may be said to be part of reality. The realizer is a self-manifestation of reality as such, you see? The realization that one is the self-manifestation of ultimate reality. This is his realization.
What is that, Buddhism?
Oh, Buddhism, Christianity, science, philosophy, each now and then realizes and then forgets long enough to topple a government. But each must always come back to this inescapable truth. Small-minded religious people love to trumpet the moments when science seems to confirm faith. But in truth, science, so-called, and faith, which is after all another form of science really, well, they move through history like waves, touching, crossing, kissing, embracing, and then flowing away, leaving a space large enough to drop a bus in.
Nate, Paula, this is, you won't believe it, this is Sister Renee. I just met her in the parking lot.
Oh, Byron's guru.
And you didn't think she was real.
I never said that. Byron did not show up at the Abbey this weekend.
I still say religion cuts you off from life.
All choices exclude monasticism, hedonism, patriotism. Doors are opened, others closed. It is inescapable. One life offers limited possibilities.
So that's the thing. Don't you think you want to explore as much as possible? You want to experience, like,
Is it better to skim 1,000 books or to read one book deeply?
well, personally, I worry about people who read only one book.
You should also worry about those who never read the same book twice.
So, which is right, according to you?
But this is Byron's question. Which is right?
I'm just going to warn you, she's not going to listen to anything you tell her.
I just think, no offense, Sister Renee, I just think if you close yourself off, if you close the interface between yourself and the world, you need to knock down those walls.
God is where you seek him.
Byron is not exactly becoming more. I mean, frankly, the whole sackcloth and ashes approach, it isn't helping.
May I ask your fertile mind to entertain this notion? Every path is the right path, and every path is the wrong path. Byron has so far not managed to raise himself to this. But if God is everywhere, then it is a matter of perceiving receiving wherever you are, not of finding. The readiness is all. The God that you must climb a mountain to see may be visible to me at the base. Do you understand? One person finds peace alone in the woods, another in a crowded city. Peace lives in the person, not the place. I find God in silence. It is perhaps my weakness to be unable to find him in noise. But the question, you see, is not can you find him, but can you see him? Or her, if you like.
Are you saying that I can find God on a lake in a motel with a lawyer?
You believe you can?
Yes, I just did. I'm just amazed to hear you say it.
Okay, people, let's go. We got a lot of work to do. Rose, can I talk to you?
Kate, I would like you to meet Sister Renee.
Yeah, is Byron here?
I thought he said that he wasn't coming.
How are we supposed to do this without Byron?
He'll be here.
Well, like he said, he wasn't coming, and he's not here. So I'm thinking, no Byron. But I can be Henry V.
You have been absolutely no help at all.
What help were you looking for?
You see, I don't think we really need to worry about Byron anymore. I think he was pretty well defeated.
There is no one in this company better than Byron.
You know, it probably doesn't matter anyway. Rose,
Why don't you have a seat? We'll let you know when Byron shows up.
take her out back.
What? It's a closed rehearsal. Okay, well, we'll let you know when Byron gets here.
I want to be Henry V. I thought you weren't coming.
Yeah, well, I was thinking.
And
I don't have anywhere else to go.
So I did some checking, Rose, and Christopher Stillman is not going to help us.
Of course he is. We spent all weekend. He promised me.
Midwest Humanities Collaborative? Yeah. He's not even on the board. They've never heard of him.
Slimy little douchebag.
Do they know that we can hear them?
So, do you want to tell them? Just thought I'd give you the chance.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll tell them.
Not yet. Maybe something will happen.
Nothing is going to happen, Rose. They're going to lock us out tomorrow.
Well, then we'll tell them tomorrow.
Rose?
Tonight, I want to be Titania, okay?
So do we tell them?
no.
Tell them what? That there's no money? That there's no show? No, Mr. Stillman's just been playing with her.
We're not supposed to know.
We're not supposed to know what.
That there's no money. So why are we here?
Because Rose wants to play Titania one more time.
And let's let her. Let's give her that.
Why would you do that for her?
Why don't we do it for us? I don't want to go home. Do you want to go home?
Not really.
All right. So we don't know.
Hang on, I've got to get this damn mic working.
Aren't you supposed to be down here, Kate?
Are we all set, Rose?
Yeah, of course. Let's get the stage ready. Byron,
Yes, Rose.
where were you this weekend?
Where was I?
I'm just curious.
I was with Sister Renee at the monastery.
Don't lie to me, Byron. You've hurt me enough. Don't lie to me.
I was at a hunting cabin with some old friends, getting roaring drunk and shooting guns.
Mary would have never approved of such self-destructive behavior.
Yeah, well, it was a very bad decision. But when you spent the last 12 months of your mortal life trying to compel God to do something he's never shown the least inclination to do, and you're wallowing in fear and guilt because of a beautiful woman whose three passions in life are, or used to be, life, Shakespeare, And you. Well, I think you're allowed a bad weekend or two.
You weren't spying on me and Chris?
No. No, actually, I was thinking of when you and I went to Lake Geneva.
We stayed at, my God, it was called the Abbey, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was its name, with that funny A-frame restaurant.
Listen, Byron, I think if the company were going on,
What are you talking about?
just if after tonight we no longer find ourselves in each other's presence, maybe that makes everything easier, you know?
You that way, me this way?
So look, I'll say it. I'm sorry. What is it?
What's gonna happen to us?
Well, there's a few hours left.
I can't get this thing to work. I'm coming down.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in the wall costume?
We're gonna save it for the show. Pick it up with Paula's prologue.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, and wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present. This wall, this vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink poor souls be content to whisper, this masochistic dope who threw away the love of his life so he could read prayers with a group of... Sorry. This grisly beast, which lie in height by name, the trusty Thisbe, who came first by night, did scare away.
Skip Wall's speech, Pyramus enter.
Chris,
Did you bring a check?
Sorry, no, but it's coming. Don't worry, you'll have your money in plenty of time. Look, I don't mean to interrupt, but may I talk with you, Rose?
when? When is the money coming? We need that money.
Don't worry, it's coming. Rose, may I?
No. Come on, let's go. Pick it up. Mr. Silman, you want to talk to Rose? Fine. After rehearsal.
But I
Oh,
just...
hey, hold on. You want to speed things up, right? We're missing a wall. Do you think you could play a wall just for tonight?
Oh, you'd be doing us a big favor.
I don't think.
A useless structure that stands in the way of true love, you'd be great at it.
There's nothing Rose loves more than a good sport.
And don't be modest. You did tell us you enacted Julius Caesar once.
Godspell, the guy with the barn. But that was high school.
Come on, you know that you want to. Everyone wants to be an actor, really.
Now take off your pants.
Excuse me?
It's part of the costume, Chris.
Come on.
Let's go.
Nice and hairy. Just what we need.
All right, let's pick it up, people. And you just stay there.
Oh, grim looking night. Oh, night with you so black. And now, wall. Oh, wall. Oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall that stands between her father's ground and mine. Oh, wall, thou wall, oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall. Show me thy chink that I might blink through with mine eye.
Spread your legs.
What? Thanks, courteous wall. Joe, she'll be well for this. Oh, but what is this I see? Oh, no Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall through whom I see no bliss. Curse thy stones for thus deceiving me. You're a wall. Oh, wall, how oft hast thou heard my moan, proclaiming my felt Pyramus in me, my cherry lips, my stones with lime and hair. Quiet, wall, you're a wall. Oh, and now I see voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and oh, I do hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe,
My love, thou art my love.
oh, think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this wall.
Wait a minute!
Thou cruel, contemptuous wall.
I kissed the wall stones and not my lover's lips at home.
Oh, thou cruel wall.
Miserable, useless lying.
Hey, stop dancing. You're a wall.
Sister Renee?
Oh shit, I forgot all about her.
Now's the time when they start to tear down the wall.
Rose, may I speak with you?
No, you're almost there. Who's got the ramrod?
There never was any money, was there, Chris? There was no board of any charities you could tap. There was no Midwest Council Humanities Funds.
All right, there was no money. There never was any money.
If I may.
No. What? Give me a lecture? Tell me that was unprofessional? No, you may not. Do you understand? We are in the last week of rehearsal for a show that will never be staged. And this man exploited a sad situation for the sake of his yacht. Do you understand? We're at the dead end of a company that has tried for 10 years to bring Shakespeare to people who've never figured out what they needed it for. And we're on the brink of collapse because this company's first choice for director decided to risk his job and his freedom in order to steal what for all the world appears to be an exceedingly small and yet utterly necessary stash of cash. And I, for one, hope that if we have to die, we can do it with a modicum of dignity,
Not in this dress.
satisfaction.
Shakespeare's a hell of a teacher, though.
Revenge is good for the soul. Lion!
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that. Hello? Yes.
Look, Rose.
Are you still trying?
You had a good time, you said.
I lied. You're a bore.
You don't have any idea.
I don't care.
You were falling apart anyways. So I used the line to buy some time to get to know you.
Get out.
You were using me too, you know.
Oh, you think I was.
How is it any different?
Money is apparently not this company's sole problem, huh?
You were just figuring that out.
Get
now.
out of here.
Really? You're sure? Well, soon I think. No, they're nearly, well, okay. Right. I'm sorry. Look, I've got to go. That was, well, look, I've got this check.
Check?
What?
How much?
Where would you get money?
Are you like stealing from collections?
You would not believe the margin in printer cartridges.
Printer cartridges?
Mail order. We had no idea. People send us empty ink cartridges. We fill them. We send them back. And at the moment, we are free to spend the profits on whatever we like.
But isn't that like stealing from the poor?
Soup kitchens, homeless shelters, women's shelters. We contribute substantially.
Yeah, but taking money from the needy, that...
There will be poor always, and we are all needy.
And some of us need Shakespeare.
That should cover you until the performance.
But why? I told you I'm done.
You will never be done, Byron. You came for help. I'm helping you.
Holy shit!
What?
Oh, none of your damn business. All right, we got 5 days to get 5 shows ready. Puck!
And the hungry lion roars!
Oh, that's me.
As the wolf behowls the moon, and the heavy plowman snores, all with weary days for dawn.
So, I guess we'll be spending time in each other's company after all.
That may complicate things. What really going on, Kate?
Well, the next 5 weeks will tell us that.
And now?
And now, we'll see.
stage.
All right. Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 1, Scene 1. Let's set it up. Let's get started.
No, I do one a year about, it's mostly my own stuff. I did it now.
Oh man, I'm glad you liked it. Fun. It's no big bad.
Usually every year we
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, good. Excellent. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah? Yeah.
Good job. Yep, start something big.
I saw him coming out of church, and I said,
That's
"We
all.
were."
All those lines and everything. Not only that, you got the right because he was messing up a present. You really know that short? Super, unbelievable.
What? Oh, wow.
They haven't seen it kind of since then. And I hope I got the story right, but yes, I think he has heard it. And so then he said, well, what are you doing lately? But you know, he's in like 3 really? And mostly of the Getaway House, which is only 10 minutes from our house. What have they done? Have they been doing this They've done, it was the Panto, which they cast rights. It's a Christmas show, and it's always it's a take on the fairy tale. So he's done a lot. He's done Shakespeare. And do they do musicals? They do, yes, that